Ever stood at an ATM, punched in a number, and then denied? Or maybe you walked into your bank, ready to withdraw a significant sum, only to be met with questions and limitations. We've all been there, that frustrating moment when accessing your own hard-earned money feels like navigating a maze. Today, we're diving deep into the world of withdrawal limits, specifically focusing on Patriot Bank. How much can you actually take out at once? Let's be honest, the answer isn't always straightforward. It's not just a single number stamped on a website. It's a complex interplay of regulations, account types, and even your personal banking history. Why does this matter? Well, whether you're planning a big purchase, handling an emergency, or simply trying to understand your financial freedom, knowing your withdrawal limits is crucial. Imagine this: you finally saved up for that dream vacation, or perhaps you're closing on a down payment for a house. You need access to a substantial amount of cash, and you need it now. The last thing you want is to be caught off guard by unexpected restrictions. That's why we're breaking down the intricacies of Patriot Bank's withdrawal policies, cutting through the jargon, and giving you the clear, actionable information you need. First, let's address the elephant in the room: ATMs. These ubiquitous machines are often our first point of contact for quick cash. But they also come with some of the strictest limits. Patriot Bank, like most financial institutions, sets daily ATM withdrawal limits to protect both the bank and its customers from fraud and theft. These limits are typically in place for debit cards, and they can vary. Generally, you'll find that daily ATM withdrawal limits hover around a few hundred to a few $1,000s. However, that's a broad range. The exact amount can depend on your specific account type. For instance, a basic checking account might have a lower limit than a premium account designed for high-net-worth individuals. Why these limits? Well, think about it. If someone steals your debit card, they could potentially drain your entire account in a single day if there were no limits. By setting a cap, banks minimize the potential damage. But this also means you need to plan ahead if you anticipate needing a larger sum of cash. Now, let's move beyond ATMs and into the bank branch itself. When you walk into a Patriot Bank branch and request a withdrawal from a teller, the situation changes. You're no longer limited by the constraints of an automated machine. However, this doesn't mean you can withdraw unlimited funds. For in-branch withdrawals, Patriot Bank will consider several factors. One of the most important is your account balance. Simply put, the more money you have in your account, the more you'll likely be able to withdraw. However, even with a substantial balance, there are still regulations and internal policies that come into play. One key aspect to understand is the Bank Secrecy Act, BSA, and Anti-Money Laundering, AML, regulations. These federal laws require banks to report cash transactions exceeding $10,000. This doesn't mean you can't withdraw more than $10,000, but it does mean Patriot Bank will need to file a Currency Transaction Report, CTR, with the government. Furthermore, if the bank suspects any suspicious activity, they may file a Suspicious Activity Report, SAR. This isn't about accusing you of wrongdoing, but rather about adhering to regulations designed to prevent illegal financial activities. So, how does this affect you? If you plan to withdraw a large sum of cash, it's crucial to give Patriot Bank advance notice. This allows them to prepare the necessary paperwork and ensure they have enough cash on hand. It also helps to avoid any delays or complications. Another important factor is your account history. If you have a long-standing relationship with Patriot Bank and a history of responsible banking, you'll likely have more flexibility when it comes to withdrawals. Conversely, if you're a new customer or have a history of overdrafts or other financial issues, you may face stricter limits. Now, let's talk about different account types. Patriot Bank offers a variety of checking and savings accounts, each with its own set of features and limitations. Premium accounts often come with higher withdrawal limits and more personalized service. For example, a private banking client might have access to higher limits and dedicated bankers who can assist with large transactions. Conversely, basic checking accounts designed for everyday use may have more restrictions. If you're unsure about your specific account limits, the best course of action is to contact Patriot Bank directly. You can call their customer service line, visit a branch in person, or log into your online banking portal for more information. Speaking of online banking, Patriot Bank also offers various digital tools that can help you manage your finances and access your funds. Online transfers, bill payments, and mobile check deposits can all be used to move money without physically withdrawing cash. However, these digital transactions may also have their own limitations, so it's important to understand the terms and conditions. Another point to consider is the type of withdrawal you're making. Are you withdrawing cash, or are you transferring funds to another account? Cash withdrawals are subject to stricter regulations due to the potential for money laundering. Transfers, on the other hand, are often subject to different rules and may have higher limits. For example, wire transfers are a common method for moving large sums of money. Patriot Bank offers both domestic and international wire transfer services. However, these services come with fees and may have cutoff times. It's important to understand the details of wire transfers before initiating one. In addition to wire transfers, you can also use cashier's checks or money orders for large transactions. These instruments are considered more secure than personal checks and are often used for significant purchases. However, they also come with fees and may require you to visit a branch in person. So, to summarize, how much money can you withdraw at once from Patriot Bank? It depends on several factors, including your account type. Premium accounts generally have higher limits. The method of withdrawal, ATM withdrawals have stricter limits than in-branch withdrawals. Your account balance, higher balances allow for larger withdrawals. Your account history, a history of responsible banking, provides more flexibility. Regulatory requirements, transactions exceeding $10,000 require reporting. Ultimately, the best way to determine your specific withdrawal limits is to contact Patriot Bank directly. They can provide personalized information based on your account and banking history. Remember to plan ahead for large withdrawals, especially if you need cash. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.